Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilma. Allahumma faqihna fid deen. Allahumma ameen. Dear kids, in this class, the topic of Ilmul Airab or Ilmun Nahv is going on. It is very easy. The changing states of harakat of the last letter of a word is known as Airab. The knowledge of this Airab is known as Ilmul Airab or Ilmun Nahv. Today, we will talk about states of Airab. Last time, we discussed about the fact that Zayd Mu'arrab. Its last letter will be called Mahle Airab because its harakat keeps changing. You will have to learn that Zayd's dal is Mahle Airab. The Airab of Zayd's dal will change due to some reason. That reason is called A'mil. Last time, we went through 3 examples. Ja'a Zaydun. In this example, the reason is A'mil that the letter dal has 2 pesh. When the last letter of a word has 2 pesh, then it is called marfu', fa'il, halat rafa'i. It's also said that last letter has Airab zamma. Therefore, in the above example, ja'a is A'mil. The meaning of ja'a is that he came. When Zayd came, that means Zayd is fa'il. The second example was Ra'aytu Zaydan. In this example, Ra'aytu is the reason or sabab. It means I saw. When I say that I saw, then I become fa'il. Now, whatever I would see will become maf'ul. So I saw Zayd, so Zayd is maf'ul. Now, the last letter of Zayd can't have 2 pesh as it's in the maf'uli state. Go through the last letter lesson as well. Fa'il, maf'ul, qatil, maqtul were taught. Third example was marartu bi Zaydin, which means I passed by Zayd. In this example, B is A'mil. This is the reason of Zayd's dal changing harakat, as B is called harf jar. Insha'Allah soon we will also read about it. The letter that comes after harf jar is known as majroor. Majroor can be recognized by zair or 2 zairs. Thus, B being A'mil is the cause of changing harakat of Zayd's dal. Because of this, Zaydin has kasrah. It will also be called majroor. Zaydin is also in the state of jarri. Now let's find about Halat Airab. In Arabic language, the changing Airab of the last letter of a word is called as Airabi Halat of that word. Therefore, according to the Airabi Halat, noun is divided into 3 states, which are rafa', nasab, and jar. When the last letter of a noun is 2 pesh, such as Zaydin, is in the state of rafa'i. Similarly, Zaydin is in the state of halat nasabi because its last letter has 2 zabr. In the third example, Bizaydin is in the state of jarri. Let's take another example. Dakhala Zaydun fid dar. Fi means in and dar means house. It means Zayd entered the house. Thus, changing I'rab means that the last letter of noun keeps changing. Sometimes 2 zabr, 2 pesh, and 2 zair. Changing states of I'rab helps us in recognizing whether it's fa'il, marful, or owner of something. That means we find out whether it's in the state of fa'il, maf'ul, or in the izafi state. This jarri state is also known as Halat izafi. In bizaydin, dal is in the state of halat jarri, also known as halat mafuli. Do learn it by heart this time. The states of fa'il and maful or izafi can be understood in English as well. Hamid saw Mahmud. There are two nouns in this sentence, Hamid and Mahmud. Hamid is fa'il as Hamid saw Mahmud, and Mahmud is maf'ul. If we bring maf'ul in the beginning of the sentence, then it will be like Mahmud was seen by Hamid. Let's understand halat izafi through an example. Hamid's book is a sentence and it has two nouns. Hamid is a noun and the name of a human, and the book is also a noun and is the name of a thing. In this example, Hamid owns that book, and apostrophe S shows that ownership of Hamid over the book. It shows the relationship between two nouns. The ownership is also called as halat izafi, or you may also call it as halat jarri. Halat izafi in Urdu can be recognized through ka, ki, or ka. Therefore, it's clear that in Arabic, in order to find out whether if something is in the fa'ali state or mafuli state or izafi state, when the last letter of that noun will have two pesh, will be in fa'ali state. When the last letter of a noun has two zabar, it will be in the nasabi state or mafuli state. Similarly, when the last letter of a noun has two zir, it will be in the state of izafi or jarri state. For example, marartu bi Zaydin in this sentence, Zaydin is in the state of izafi or state of jar. Let's repeat three states again with examples. Kharaja Zaydun min ad-dar. Zayd went out of the house. In this sentence, Zaydun is fa'il as its last letter has two pesh. The second example is Ra'aytu Zaydan. I saw Zayd. In this example, Zaydan is ma'ful because its last letter has two zabar. When the last letter of a noun has two zabar, letter alif is also added, and that's the reason that Zaydan has alif added. It is also a rule. Third example is marartu bi Zaydin. In this example, bi Zaydin is in the state of jar or izafi. Alhamdulillah, our topic of Airaab has been completed today. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت ونستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.